morning, good morning. I was gonna play a little trick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off today, but we gonna see. Good morning. This Sasha mama got her out the got off the little chain for a minute, let her run around. They all be needing a little time and stuff, a little quality time. But yeah, feeling good on this Tuesday, trash day, or whatever the case. Let's get to work. Now, I've been checking out a lot of you guys' comments and whatnot. So I figured I'll do something different today, so you guys can get a chance to see all the muscles that's being worked out and so on and so forth. So we're gonna do this session naked. So if you got any kids in the room, go on and take them out the room. I'll give y'all a couple seconds to get yourself prepared, but we're gonna work on the whole body. Surprise. I thought that would have been funny. I don't know. I hope I got a laugh. I hope I ain't lose too many people. I hope y'all ain't turned off the channel too quick not wanting to see this scary body. But let's get some stretches going on. It was funny to me. I laughed all the way thinking about it. That's how comedians, they be thinking about their jokes, and then when they land them, they don't be that funny. So, my bad. I did put me a fresh tiger patch on today. I just put it on today, and I left that other one on the whole day the other day. That mug tried to come off. I snapped that mug back off. It's really doing what I wanted to do. I also wanted to say, like, you could cut them in half too, and you could place half of the patch here or half of the patch there, wherever you having problems. So that's just an option too. Like if you want to try to stretch it out or whatever, you know, everybody trying to stretch a dollar, so but they do work. And I'm still taking my ibuprofen and shit, so. That's to try to stop any kind of swelling and shit. Supposed to keep down the swelling, and that's what arthritis and all that bull crap is. Inflammation of this and inflammation of that. So that's what that is. Just take care of yourself. Like I said, we in that second stage. We broke it down to 3 stages, 90 days, 30 days a stage. Really 28 days a stage, and I broke it into 4 weeks each. But give or take, when you do stuff like that, that allow you, just in case you miss a day or whatever, because it's really 30 days in a week, in a month. It ain't 28. So if you base your challenge on 28 days, if you miss a day, you got a day or two to make it up. And that's just how it is. If you want to be successful, you can't just drop the ball and forget about it. You got to find a way to double back and pick up your losses. You know what I'm saying? That's in relationships. That's in family. That's in everything. That's the first rule when you in rehab or when you in any kind of addiction. You can't just say you sorry. You got to double back and try to make right those wrongs that you done. You know what I'm saying? You sorry, that's good for you. But like Janet Jackson say, what have you done for me lately? So with that being said, you gotta double back and try to really put forth them efforts when you're trying to make a new you. Everybody ain't gonna forgive you. Everybody ain't gonna accept your gifts of forgiveness, but yet and still, you know, that's between them and they God. But at least, you know, you trying to please you and your God, so you want to try to make an effort to right those you done wronged. And if you ain't wronged nobody, then congratulations, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, this just kind of loosen up, man. So yeah, I got some puppies on the way, a puppy on the way. My neighbor said he gonna give me one of those pups that we did that breed. I put it on the channel. It ain't one of my dogs, it's his dogs, but he got them from me, bred them to me or whatever. So I'm not gonna keep it. So I'm gonna have a puppy to give away. Ears clip. I'm gonna use one of those new registries that's out. I'm affiliated with the ADBA, but I've been breeding to myself so long. I don't know exactly all the numbers I'm gonna need, or if I don't want to go through them again. Good morning, peoples. Much love. So like I say, you don't want to overdo yourself right off rip either. Take it slow, and then keep in consideration with a 90-day challenge, that shit ain't no motherfucking, that's a lot of days. So keep that in mind too. And I'm doing this to show you it can be done. For one, to show myself it can be done, because I'm the only one gonna reap the benefits of this. I mean, so of course, what you're doing at home is gonna benefit you, but this 90-day challenge is definitely for me. But I definitely would like people to see what 90 days could do in your life too. I try this, I'm already feeling stronger. So I know you are too. So we only just got out the fucking first quarter. 2 more strong ones to go. So I know by the end of that second one, I can't wait to see how I feel and what's going on with the body changes. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm using the tiger patches, but I'm still not gonna put too much weight on my back with those squats. You know, not right now. Now, by the time I strengthen it back up, maybe in that second quarter that we got to get to, at the end of that, then I'm gonna probably have bigger weights here and bigger weights there. But all of that is a process. Don't rush to try to be Hulk Hogan and shit at 50 something. It's not realistic. So just set realistic goals for yourself and be consistent. Every day, every fucking day you deserve to fucking get yours one way or another. So don't short yourself thinking somebody gonna give it to you. They might not. Okay, so before I lose sight, rest in peace, Malcolm. Jamal Warner. We got to learn how to swim. Black people love water and cannot swim. Even at the age that we are, we need to take our kids to the YMCA. We need to take our kids at a young age and train them. And you got to understand, if you do know how to swim, you have to understand what a rip current is. You have to learn how to swim diagonally from the rip current. You have to also don't fight against it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to that shit. And then don't be too cute for the safe belt. In other words, wear a life jacket. If you're gonna be in the fucking ocean, I don't know how to do it, but shit. Don't risk your life for the sake of fun. Rest in peace. That man, whole family, wife and kid, tore up because he couldn't swim as good as he thought. Don't play with this shit. Now, there was some other topics that were real serious as well. But I definitely wanted to give them just respect. Rest in peace, man. But now, on the other side of town, they got Israel killing, genocide. Gaza is fucked up. They killed 100 people in 3 days just for standing in line waiting for food and water. Waiting for food and water. They calling it a war. How the fuck is a war? Ain't nobody getting killed but Palestinians by the hundreds. They being starved out. And America is like, not us, but the Americans in power is okay with that shit because they all about fucking the shit they been on. And it ain't been no love and peace. That shit, the history speaks for itself. These motherfuckers ruthless. Ruthless. And it's sad. Them motherfuckers ain't had a decent meal in 365 days. They been attacked, counter-attacked, however you want to say it. I threw the first punch, but now you done cut off my arms, you done cut off my legs, you done cut off my ankles. You just kicking me. Now, I ain't nothing but a toy, you just kicking me. And if I try to hit you with my head or hit you with a little piece of my leg, you want to try to say it's a war. When in reality, I'm beat down to non-existence, and the only way the war is going to be over when I'm dead. So the only way the war is going to be over until they done killed every Palestinian over there, just so they can take their land, their natural resources. Israel cannot pretend to be in the right because you know it's a money grab. Because you ain't just going for Palestine now. You blowing up Syria. You blowing up every place around. And America ain't got nothing to say because they about that shit. They about keeping us oppressed. They about taxing us to death. Ain't nobody saying shit about Trump taking all them $9 billion back. That I work hard as hell. My taxes pay for a lot of shit. All our taxpayers, all them billions you taking back that you don't want to give to these organizations, you ain't giving it back to the taxpayer. For once, I thought the motherfuckers who voted for you was hoping for a stimulus. Now they deserve one because you proven that you taking billions of dollars of their money. And you proven you done put us $3 trillion in debt in a swipe of a pen, a big, beautiful ass buster. So, motherfuckers better get their mind and their body right because we are at war. Period. We are at war. And then these motherfuckers, we at war. We better understand that shit. Because the shit ain't gonna just keep staying overseas. You can't keep sending motherfucking bombs, keep sending motherfuckers all this shit, and now you being totally ruthless. Ain't got no love for the kids or the women. You done killed all the head men Any motherfucker act like he wanted to be next was already killed. So now you just killing the hungry and starving motherfuckers that hope they can get some mush. And they got Americans, us, not saying much. There's some people picking it. And they ain't getting no news coverage because they want to make everybody think that this shit cool. Like ain't nobody disagreeing what the fuck is going on. And the shit ain't cool. And the shit is going to have a repercussion. Everything, every action has a reaction. Motherfuckers need, that's why I'm saying wake up. You ain't even doing nothing. You're just sitting here watching me. But the motherfuckers that's claiming America and we Americans that's moving, supposed to be moving in our behalf, is fucking up the world. So, and then what's so funny is, it ain't like they spreading the motherfucking wealth. Shit. That's one thing I do want to say about that motherfucking mayor in New York. He is talking about spreading his wealth. Too many motherfuckers got all these billions and ain't sharing nothing. I think if you get a billion every year, you should grab a motherfucking nobody and bless them with 2 million. You can make your money right back just making a documentary on how a dumb nigga fuck up 2 million. Or how a smart motherfucker will change his family and his life with 2 million. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers okay with keeping motherfuckers starving, keeping motherfuckers willing to kill over a pair of shoes. Got motherfuckers broke down. So, I hope y'all ready for this change. And I'm gonna need some soldiers on my team. I ain't gonna even lie. The money coming. But still, how the hell I'm gonna be getting motherfuckers money? I don't wanna take the motherfucking video and show what a dumb motherfucker do with some money in 2 years. So, we'll figure it out. Y'all niggas with me? I know. But we in a real critical area right now. Shit critical. Believe that. Yes, sir. Whew. I'm in a critical time. So next time, I hope y'all start to vote more. It does matter. And not even just vote. We need to get out there and run for office. There's so many open seats right now because people like you and me who have some kind of knowledge ain't taking the time or had the time to even do office work, to even try to better their small community. Before you can better the world, you gotta better your block. Motherfuckers don't even want to be on a motherfucking block team. So, with all that being said, it's time to change. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out in the front. Woo. And get ready for war. Political war, spiritual war. We have war in all kind of ways. They want motherfuckers to think it's okay to be all kind of fucked up. If you say somebody wrong, you hate him, you a basher. If you fucking accept some bullshit, you a fucking sinner. They got your ass in the crosshairs. So all I can do is say, try to do what your conscience say. Hopefully you got one. If you got any scripture in you, you got a little conscious, and let that lead most of your actions. Yeah. My friend I work with say I'm gonna need some bigger weights. I didn't know if she seen the video with the blue ones or these, but whatever the case, she right. It's time to get some more shit, cause we got a long road ahead of us. Real talk. We still got 60 days. That shit ain't sweet. But by the end of that 60 days, we should have some puppies on the floor. At least on the floor. They might not be ready to go, but they'll be on the floor. Have some pictures and have some possibilities if somebody wanna get into the sweepstakes or a raffle to get them for a little free puppy from Ruff Pupps. Oh, I swear, y'all didn't even heard me complain about my back. I know it, cause I ain't said nothing. I'm tripping, cause I ain't said nothing. It's still there, but Lord, it's a lot. I'm still leaning to the left. I still got a motherfucking uneven spine. Maybe I should spread my stance, maybe. Figure it out. Constantly working on your squats. It'll get itself together. So, and then also doing them leg lifts, trying to get those tendons upright. Shit. Yeah. And these high lifts, you can feel it in your stomach. Cause all this is core exercise. Even though you're working on your legs, you're still working on your core. And that's the beauty of this shit, you know what I'm saying? You find ways to intermediately work with other parts of your body without focusing on that part. Motherfuckers don't want to do no sit-ups. Motherfuckers don't want to do this and that. So you do some of these other exercises that can still help you with your core. Simple stuff like these twists. Make sure everything is intentional, not just fucking swinging around goofy. Just make your shit intentional. Shit. Tighten up your muscle if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Hold in your stomach with a couple of turns. That'll guarantee that you're working on those core muscles. Woo! Goodness. Oh, shit, baby. Woo. Let's go. Oh, shit. Woo. Oh, the one or two that you don't want to do at the end. Oh, I promise you, those are the ones that's gonna be the most beneficial. So, fuck it. You gotta scream it out, yell it out. Get it out. Oh. Now this, you can just do a shoulder roll. There's so many different exercises you can do to just help build the whole you. Shit. And believe it or not, that shit feel good. Just doing something. Oh, it's also allowing the other muscles to relax. The ones that you were just doing those pull-ups with. That's a workout by itself. I'm gonna put this shit down. Oh. Woo. And then that's why I say, keep your light weights. Don't just upgrade and throw away your small shit. You need those too. You need those too, because a lot of this shit, it ain't about the weight. It's just about the repetition. The repetition. Whew. When you do that, you feel that little stretch right there. And when you do it, you're gonna feel it right there. So it ain't so much how much weight. It's just gonna give you those lines that you want. And allow you to keep your metabolism up. Allow you to keep your momentum going. Allow you to keep your endorphins popping. But you're not being strenuous on your body. That makes sense. You're still working out, but it's like a cool down. And every motion is necessary. Every motion is important. I don't care if you only go halfway, if you only doing knee, that's still helping. Matter of fact, just do them. You'll see what that do. Ooh-wee. Oh. Ooh, yeah, let's do some shit like this for a minute. You're gonna feel it under your arms. Right under your arms and your lower back. I mean, upper back, right behind your under armpit. You want that to have some structure too. All of that's your back fat. See, pay attention to that. Stretch that shit out. Get that shit to burning. Woo! Oh, I felt that. Oh yeah, let's squat now. So yeah, all this shit is gonna be beneficial. And the main thing that's gonna be the most beneficial is being consistent. Every day, set you a time where you can be consistent. This was a time that worked for me. Find a time that works for you and stay consistent. Every day, do something. I don't care if it's 2 fucking jumping jacks. One day it's gonna be 3. I'm telling you. If that 2, you're just gonna be like, shit, I could do 3. When the first 2 was kicking your ass. But when you're consistent with it, your body will start to get used to it. It starts to bend and contract naturally. It starts to form those pressure points naturally. And you're gonna be able to do certain shit naturally without as much stress that you had before you started your challenge. Whew. Yes, sir. So yeah, we gotta start being more loving. And like I say, it take a ruthless motherfucking soldier to just kill an innocent baby that you know ain't armed. They ain't fucking begging for food. And because they crying and screaming, they unruly, and you gun them down. That takes a ruthless, that takes a fucking sick individual to be on that type of shit. And that's what they own. So don't fucking be fooled. These motherfuckers sick. No fucking conscience. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So yeah. But that's how they get that peace with force. That's why when all 28 of those countries made a written statement that they was against the war, Trump ain't signing that shit. Matter of fact, his boy was like, nigga, We bought that shit. We funding that shit. And anybody who think that shit wrong, they the dummies. Anybody think it's wrong for us to be killing these motherfuckers at the food line while they begging for mush? Y'all ain't shit. All you gotta do is look at the news. 28 other countries said that shit was wrong. America main man was like, nigga, y'all some bitches for thinking killing innocent kids and women is wrong. We doing it for your freedom. We doing it for your peace. We doing it for your wealth. And we all poor. Taxed the fuck to death with no representation. Beat the nigga down in Florida. Punched the nigga, snatched him out of his car because he ain't have on his lights in the daytime. And he ain't want to show you his ID and his insurance. He has a right not to have to. Bitch, give me a ticket. I ain't committing no crime. I'm driving down the street. It start to rain. I ain't got on no light. You gonna pull me over with my ass? Cause I don't want to give you no shit, bitch. I ain't did shit. But this motherfucker's a black motherfucking police officer. They boss said that shit cool. All the motherfuckers that did it was not like us. His boss looked like me. Y'all niggas, y'all gotta resist. Y'all gotta give these bitches overseers everything they say. The minute the overseer open their mouth, y'all bitches better do what they say. Or they gonna be able to kill you and beat your ass, snatch grandmama out her car, cause she ain't got her lights on. Man, y'all better wake up, cause this shit get me frustrated. I can't do nothing but get strong, cause I see it coming. I'm just trying to help some other motherfuckers who might just be asleep. Cause that's what they want, you sleep. Cause if you say you woke, you stupid. So if you sleep, that's right where they want your ass. Sleep somewhere. So yeah, they beat that motherfucker ass, snatched him out of his car, cause he ain't want to show his shit. Not because he was no motherfucking robbery suspect. Not because he ran a red light. He ain't have his lights on in a motherfucking rainstorm in the middle of the day. Bitch, he had dreads like me. Racial profiling to his fullest. Whole ass shit. Same reason that bitch ass motherfucker at Home Depot treated me like she wanted to treat me. Because of an outward appearance. Ain't got shit to do with a motherfucker's character. Ain't got shit to do with a motherfucker's actions. Ain't got shit to do with a motherfucking deed. This motherfucking embedded ass hatred that these motherfuckers got and getting away with this shit got to stop. So if you on my team and you want to see social justice, put your hands up. If you watching this channel and you thinking that dumb shit right, then this might not be the channel for you. So, I'm going to stand on what I stand on, and I'm standing on peace. And not peace by force. Peace by giving a motherfucker some bread. Give a motherfucker a biscuit. Quit making a motherfucker have to steal for bread and a biscuit. See, peace by justice. Bitches. Motherfucker stealing out the dollar store. That can't be nothing but necessity. What the fuck? Because I'm sure if he had a couple of dollars, he'd rather go that route. Motherfuckers. But they keep motherfuckers in poverty like it's a game. Keep motherfuckers asleep. Give them just enough so they can have something to look forward to. The first and the 15th. Give them just a little hope and a little dream. And they go raping them. Taxing every dime they spend after they give it to them. Taxing every dime I spend as I make it before I spend it. Then tax it again. Then take all the tax money back that's supposed to go to Job Corps, that's supposed to go to projects to help blacks and underprivileged youth. Snatch $9 billion of that away and ain't giving none of it back to nobody. That ain't even a conversation. Them lies about not taxing overtime. Lies. Lies. If you tax any of my overtime, then not taxing my overtime is a lie. So now if you're talking about, well, I'm only gonna tax 2% or 5, whatever lie you saying, I didn't vote for your dumb ass anyway. But motherfuckers who did gotta know a liar when they see one. And then that motherfucker who just got fired from the Late Show. That motherfucker was talking about that motherfucking straight out bribe that the motherfuckers did, paid Trump off that 16 million without even going to court so they could get the funding so they could do the merger. Claim clear as day. Clear as day. Because they tell you it ain't because of his performance. It ain't because he was the #1 talk show host. That ain't why we got rid of his bitch ass. He ain't stay in place. He didn't fucking follow the motherfucking rules. And now his bitch ass gonna be on the motherfucking welfare line like all the other motherfuckers, because they don't love none of them motherfuckers. P. Diddy. Rich than a motherfucker, but the minute you get the wrong motherfucker fucked over, or the minute they done with your motherfucking dumb shit, you can't buy your way out of a bag. Bill Cosby. Shit. They wrangled that nigga. Motherfuckers taking damn drugs and then gonna say, I drugged you. Bitch, you come in my house and you take a red or a blue pill and you ain't got no headache. You in for a fucking surprise? Motherfucker, how you gonna be surprised? You ain't got no motherfucking headache and you come into my crib taking some damn pills. And then some years later you gonna talk about I done something wrong. Now, Diddy, he doing it a little bit different. He shake your hand with that oil, next thing you know, you coming out your drawer. But I mean, shit, if a motherfucker come to my house and see pills and other shit on my where it's at, and they ask for that shit, or they take that shit, and then gonna talk about I done tricked you, bitch, you ain't had no fucking flu, I ain't no fucking doctor, I play one on TV. Any kind of shit you put in your motherfucking mouth willingly, it's up to you. You wake up the next morning with some motherfucking bananas in your ass. You should have known to pick the blue pill instead of the red one. But the whole point is when you do dumb shit like that, that's on you. I got daughters. I tell them motherfuckers, don't go to Bill's house taking no damn pills. You ain't got no headache. It's just simple conversation. So they ain't got to worry about fucking with them 10 years down the line. But if you go over there, and you done took that pill, you ain't got no headache, don't come crying to me or nobody else 10 years later. Making this motherfucker feel like he bad when he just shared the life he lived. Rich niggas got all kind of shit. Any kind of thing your heart desire. So of course he had some shit for them motherfuckers that they took willingly. None of them said, he stuck it in my drink, he put it in my pasta. All the motherfuckers said, I popped this, I popped that, and woke up somewhere. But that's a whole nother topic. Whole nother topic. It's a war against the black man. That's the topic. It's a war against the black man. In history, we're gonna go down looking real bad. Cause all our greats, they done hit them with rape charges. All our greats that they didn't hit with rape charges, or someone they done hit with rape charges, they still end up dying, ODing. Never getting a chance to really set the record straight about how great we are. So, it is what it is. Hope I ain't made nobody too sleep. Yes, indeedy. I don't feel like I went hard today. I got a little sweat. The topics was on my mind. Like I said, waking up this morning, hearing about how they done killed over 800 Palestinians in 3 fucking days. Over 100 of them done died from starvation. That's a cold way to die. You trapped in a cage. You can't leave your borders. They won't give you no food. You just starve. And then you can't even starve in peace because you can't sleep because they're shelling you too. And I'm supposed to believe Jews don't feel the same way I feel. See, that's what people got fucked up. It's not the Jews, it's not the Americans. It's the motherfuckers that's in power, that we put in power, that's doing this dumb shit to us. So that's why I said we gotta vote more. Start at your local positions and keep going, man, because we putting these motherfuckers in power and they not representing how the American people feel. Period. Period. The motherfuckers, they banning all kind of Mexicans and everything, and still my nigga just died from fentanyl the other day. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Y'all bitches, y'all could go in Iran and freeze $6 billion a day, motherfucking oil, legitimate money, but you can't put no real hit on no fentanyl coming over this bitch. Stop that shit. And don't ever forget, they found cocaine in the White House. Last year, under Biden administration, somebody dropped a pack of cocaine in the White House. They still ain't said who it was. Who they covering up for? Y'all niggas better wake up. That shit hit the news for like 20 seconds. If I wasn't the type of nigga who do no research, I wouldn't have heard about it. Cause they ain't mentioned it again. Motherfucker dropped a pack of blow, hard, whatever, cocaine in the White House. And this bitch the most secure building in Washington, and y'all ain't got no cameras. Y'all don't know who dropped that pack. So understand, you get caught with a pack, you gonna get 5 to 10. They get caught with a pack, they gonna get a motherfucking a Biden pardon. Understand the game. The shit ain't fair. The rules aren't fair. None of this shit is fair. Wake up. You don't have to be no motherfucking rebellion to understand it's not fair. You don't have to be a resistor to know shit ain't fair. You just have to be a human. You just gotta be fucking alive. You motherfuckers will give my nigga 16 years for some powder. But niggas walking through the White House with blow and they wiping that shit under the motherfucking table. And then they high as fuck cause they done dropped the pack. So whatever party it was at, they was already fucked up. This the leftover shit. And the reason they ain't mentioning who it was, cause he wasn't getting high by himself. Wake up. Shit. And the bottom line is, if Trump know Epstein at all, if you know his name, if you fucking shook his hand, you know what he about. So we don't need no motherfucking file, bitch. We don't need to see your name in no motherfucking file to know you know what the deal is. And that was your dog. So all these motherfuckers, see, y'all motherfuckers need to have shit rubbed in your face and down your mouth for you to understand that it's really shit. If your motherfucking main man, the pedophile man, the man that get all Hollywood, all the bitches they want, all the European kings, George and shit in the scandal, all these bitches, all these European bitches, all this European wealth, if this nigga getting all these motherfuckers, these kids, and this your right hand man, or you know him at all, bitch, you know what to do. You know what to do. So I wouldn't give a fuck if they burnt the files. You ain't gotta smear no shit in my mouth for me to see what the fuck going on. Nigga, I'm from the streets. If my motherfucking man selling little girls, and that's my dog, or I know the nigga, I know what he doing. I know how he eating. I'm on his island. I know how he eating. He got an island. Come on, man. So motherfuckers, Y'all act like y'all need to hear. We need to see the files. We need this shit unravel. Bitch, wake up. Bitch, wake up. Trump ain't shit. He ain't shit. He's a human. Period. He like bad bitches. He fucked a model. Married one. He own that shit. He ain't no different than no other motherfucker with wealth and power. So if you think he didn't know what Epstein was doing, you can think that. The worst thing you could do is say, the worst you could do is say he ain't nothing you can say. You might can say he wasn't involved, but only a dummy would say he ain't have a clue what was going on. That's your man's. You on his island. Ain't no way you don't know how he eating. So whether or not you took one of them little babies upstairs and put the birthday cake on him or not, that's a whole nother story. But once you kicking it with these type of niggas, you that type of nigga. That's just like me. You see me around some motherfucking fugazi ass niggas. At my age, I'm fugazi. Cause I should be able to smell that shit. I know how niggas eat that's around me. And I don't give a fuck cause I know how I eat. That's the main thing. Fuck these niggas, but if I'm on this nigga island, I know how he eating. And when it come out, he selling little girls. Bitch, don't act like you don't know. Shit. And then you the man. Your name ain't gotta be in no file, bitch. You fucking Trump. Bitch, your name on speed dial. But I fucking, some niggas, motherfuckers ain't in my files. They that close to me. They don't have to be in no file. That's who I call when I trying to get rid of this bag. That's who I call when I get this little young tender in. He ain't gotta be in no file. That's my man's. We gonna call him once we get this young shit popping. Possibly. So, like I say, this shit going on out here. The corrupt getting richer. God's children getting persecuted. And y'all can't see that that's a time of some instability, a time where shit gotta change. Then you could be part of the problem. That's the only way you could not see that it's time for a change. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving. I see a little bit of progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little stronger. Me and my baby gonna say peace. This Sasha mama. I don't even know if I'm gonna do no breeding with her because all my boys acting real sensitive. I told you my neighbor dog was in heat. I tried to breed two of my boys there like they ain't want no loving. So I ain't gonna force them. But it is what it is. Stay real. Stay strong.